Johnny Miller, little chip and run, and it's chipping and running, and is it going in the putty? I think we may well be looking at this year's Open champion, and my word, how well he deserved it.
That's 6-6, and Miller is the champion.
And look at this baby. Flipped it over the top of the hill. Landed on the flat bit of the green. Perfect. Well, a brief glimpse there of our two professionals who are going to be with us over the next 10 weeks in our new BBC Two Golf Series. Johnny Miller, of course, from the United States, winner of the American and our British Open Championship, and Nick Faldo, our best player, certainly in Britain at this moment. Are you ready, gentlemen?
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's
Nick?
go play.
Let's go. Two of our very favourite celebrities to start the series off, Sean Connery and his old golfing adversary, Bruce Forsyth. Now, playing with Sean today is Johnny Miller from the United States and Bruce Forsyth partnering Nick Faldo. It's 9 matches for the Marley Trophy over 9 selected holes here at Turnberry. We've got a variation of games for you to give you some entertainment and some tuition and certainly a lot of fun along the way. It's a bit of a wild, blustery day. It hasn't rained up here since the old king died, but would you believe as soon as we arrive the weather changes, but we're going to battle on, and it looks like being a very good series indeed. John, now you're with Sean today. What do you know about Sean and his golf?
Well, he's a very keen golfer, and I've played with him for quite a few years now, and it's nice to play with someone who is so into golf and takes his game seriously, but also enjoys it. So I think we'll be a good team together.
Well, there's fighting talk, Nick.
I know, but I've got Bruce who lives on a golf course, and so
he must get a house one day.
Yes, that's true. Yeah,
that's very tatty.
Billy Butlins will do him a good deal, I'm sure. No, he's a keen, and I know we were up against a formidable task with these two little banditos, but we're looking forward to it. We're going to give him a good run.
Good. Well, now, we're going to spin a coin for whose honour it is. I'm going to ask Mr. Forsyth.
All right.
There you are, sir. What is it?
Heads.
Head. You're wrong.
Oh.
It's tails.
Sorry, Nick.
Over to you, John.
All right.
Let's go. Well, there's the magnificent trophy that they'll be competing for over the coming weeks. The matches this time, well, we've abandoned the old Dr. Stapleford system. It's match play, which should afford a lot of fun, and also we'll be playing over a number of selected holes, depending on weather conditions, etc., to try and make good matches. Here's the first, which in fact is the 4th here at the Turnberry Ailsa course. It's 167 yards, a very tricky par 3, a strong wind blowing.
Well,
Johnny Miller's first.
Quite well.
An 8-iron.
Trying to get it airborne.
Miller well wrapped up against the elements. One of the few people that doesn't mind playing in a full suit of waterproofs. Eight-iron, high, right on line. Got a hard bounce just on the front edge of the green. Good shot, but well past
On the green, huh? Okay, I'll take it.
Nick Faldo scorning the waterproof suit. Here he is, also with an 8-iron.
Stay there.
Oh, and it just pulls up at the back of the green. Now our celebrities go forward some 15 yards. There are no strokes here. In fact, Sean Connery has a handicap of 9. For this match, he's receiving 5 strokes over these 9 holes. Rather generous, you might think, but It's all in an attempt to get good, tight, close matches. 9-iron. Oh, that might do very well. Well, there you see the vagaries of the bounce.
Just on the top.
Killed it. Just stopped short.
Left of the pin.
Now Bruce, 7-iron. Bruce's handicap is 10 for this match. He's getting 6 strokes. Pushed it.
Oh no, I floated it out.
Wind's taking it, and
Oh no, bunker.
So the dreaded bunker.
Bunker.
big bunker. Well, you can see the old white horses are really rolling in today.
Nice and open, and then full swing at that.
Look at the height of that bunker face. No,
Keep
he
going forward.
bumped it
Keep
into
going
the bank, and he's lucky to have got over the top.
Well, yeah,
Good as a good
way. Not bad at all.
Now they say everything breaks at Ailsa Craig.
Ailsa, of course, the giant rock that sits out in the ocean, a few miles out to sea.
Keep going. Keep going.
What a putt.
Well, a lovely opening putt from Faldo.
Lovely putt, Nick.
Thank you, partner.
Beautiful.
It's more like a drive.
Now Sean just putting from off the green. Second shot.
Oh.
Good speed.
What a good putt. How about that wind?
It's this fella.
Great putt. Very nice. You want to tap that in? Very nice.
3 for
Let me go
Sean.
for it, huh? All right. I'll clap for that. Really good. That was really good.
Johnny Miller,
Just a bit uphill.
long putt for a 2.
Good putt. Great putt.
I had to give it a try.
Yeah, but what a good roll.
Did I make you nervous?
Well, I do believe the wind is even getting up
I
stronger.
would give it to you. Remember how long this is.
Okay, yes.
Make
So
a-
he's not allowed to give it.
Make a mental note.
Oh, that's good.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bit of teasing there because of
All right. then.
Nick
Slow
being asked to
down.
hole out that little putt for
Beautiful long putt.
a half in 3. Remember, this is a match play, a game that most of you play at the weekends at your club. After the first hole then, match all square, and on to the second, which is the 5th here at Turnberry, 411 yards. Wind left to right, they can fly well over those bunkers down the left-hand side. In fact, that was a 3-wood for Miller. The wind's so strong now.
Oh, I don't even believe it.
Look at that, it's gone 80 yards.
Looks like
down
Nick
the fairway.
Faldo.
Bounding down the fairway. There's the green. Slight dogleg right to left. Nick's out with a driver. Now, if he really catches one, he can get it up to within just a pitch of the green.
Right in that.
There we go.
Huge drive.
I thought I was in the rough.
Where's my ball? In the rough?
Well, let's go back and look at those 2 swings in slow motion. Both players, similar build. Miller takes the club very straight back, straight up, huge wide arc. Club head past the horizontal. Left heel quite high off the ground, slams it down, starts moving into the ball. The left foot starts to slip away, which is rather a strange looking swing, but my word, how well he strikes the ball. Good full finish. Faldo, knees a little bit more bent, arms and club straighter out to the ball. Again, a straight takeaway back. Lovely position at the top of the backswing. A little bit across the line. Now just watch, he drops down, the legs move down and the club comes inside a little bit. But look how he throws that right arm and club right through the ball, and that very elegant high finish. Celebrities, well, their tee shots found a bit of trouble here. Sean's up the bank, thinks he can get a 5 wood to it. Nice. And up the path, up the road, up the sleepered driveway. It was a very good contact he made there. Johnny Miller only needs a wedge. Would you believe that? Almost the most lofted club in the bag.
Right.
Well, he hit it as hard as he could, hoping the wind would do the work, and in fact pitches just on the front of the green and stops very quickly. May really have needed one more.
What do we got?
75 and it's on 23.
Not much room to stop it, is there really? He's going to jump on.
Sand wedge for Nick. About 100 yards to go to the actual pin.
Oh, get up. Get up.
Pretty good. There it is. Middle front.
Ah, could have been
Bad.
Well, no, it's just how Eric tells it.
Better?
Nick, can you help me?
Yes.
Well, he needs a bit of help. Bruce has found all sorts of problems. He's now played.
Lie, isn't it?
Look at this for a spot. Had 2 or 3 in the rough. Now, what do you do now?
Is this the right club?
Bruce, this one will do you
Oh.
better. There we go.
You're right. I think you're right. Still couldn't get the damn thing out.
We've seen it all before.
You can get a free lift there, partner.
I get a free. And what's the rule?
Your nearest relief is right here, so why don't you drop it right in this area right here?
I get 1 club length.
Yeah. Get nearest relief.
Drop it in the thick stuff here.
Drop it right there if you can, yeah.
That's it.
Oh, good
That's
drop,
not bad.
partner.
That's not
Good
bad.
drop.
It is a good drop. And how much easier it is now with the new dropping system of arms straight out rather than trying to get it over your shoulder.
Hit through it nice and firm.
No penalty there
We'll try, John.
because
Is it all
Sean's
possible?
ball had finished on the pathway underneath those railway sleepers, which weren't really an integral part of the course, and he flops it down. That's pretty good.
Another nice short birdie putt here.
Now Miller,
It's about
Huge
50
putt.
feet, about a 2-foot break. Okay. Stop, ball.
90 footers.
Yeah, well, I hit
very
it
good
50
line,
there.
but you see he's gone 6, 7 feet past.
One ball, please. My partner's putting for a birdie.
Both the celebrities are receiving strokes here as Faldo goes for his birdie 3.
Oh, my
Oh, a little
goodness
firm
me.
there, partner.
I say.
Oh, my goodness. What on earth?
What do you think of Tom Watson?
Oh.
Well, left to right, I think.
Yeah, I thought that felt wrong.
Wind, it's quick.
Bruce out of it and looking rather chilly. Sean for a 4.
Oh, I like it, partner.
If
I
it
like
runs,
it.
it's
Whoa,
good.
wait.
It's good.
That's a good
That's a
putt.
5, a net
That's a
4.
putt.
Pretty good.
Is that good?
You get a stroke here. Very nice.
No.
That's a good 5.
my
off the
goodness.
step.
Couldn't strike to hit it after I saw these two.
So Nick Faldo with a tricky putt. You can see the
Stand
wind
still long enough.
whistling round his legs there, flapping the old trousers. This for a half. Oh, beautifully done.
What a good putt. I don't need to putt, right?
Oh,
Very good
saved
putt
the day,
indeed.
partner.
Halved in 4. The net 4 from Sean, 4 from Nick. All square. On to the 3rd hole, Tapituri, which is the 6th hole. If you play the full 18 here at Turnberry, 222 yards. And a rather controversial hole Some people think it's too long, some think it's too short, some think it should be altered. It's a par 3. Miller with a 3-iron. Well, 222 yards, a 3-iron. Has he chosen rightly? He would have done, but he's in bunker left.
Carried in the bunker?
No, it went down. Yeah.
Well, that club, that 3-iron of Miller's would certainly have been enough. I don't think he would have been past the middle of the green. And it's interesting to see that Nick has not only put on his waterproof jacket, but he thinks he can do it with a 4-iron. Needs a mighty big one.
Oh, that's away. That's a million miles offline.
Got into it a little early. The blade of the club presented itself to the ball, open to the target. He's away down there on the bank on the right. Not good. 30 yards forward go the celebrities. Here's Bruce, who gets a stroke.
That's a cracker.
Bruce takes his driver.
Go on, go on.
Scuttling up.
Go on! Go! Get up! No, it's all right. It's near. Best of the bunch, anyway.
That must be in the bunk at the back.
Sean's hit his drive through the green, a good stroke, but through the green and in a spot of bother, and that doesn't look like paddling weather out there.
Got the clamp-ons, or the pitons.
See, he does have a sense of humour. Here he comes now. Got to flip it over. The mate can't see what on earth he's doing. Got to pick a spot to aim at.
Good shot. Right. Oh.
And he's pushed it a bit to the right. He's got it on the green, but it looks as if he's going to only get a 4 here at best.
Do you like that shot? You happy with that shot? You could even putt it.
No, I'm happier to chip it.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Throw it a few feet onto the green.
4!
Bruce has decided that he's going to play a little chip and run with a 7-iron.
Whoa.
Clumsy.
Oh dear. A wasted shot.
Really chipped.
Wasted shot.
I see Nick's thinking, why didn't he use his putter? Oh, how about this one? Miller almost unplayable. Now, if he gets a really good hit and stabs the club into the sand behind the ball, he could get it out. There she comes. Fell off it, kept the club going through, and that's a very good shot to get it out at all.
Not too good on my wrist. Oh, another long putt here.
Still Miller's turn. This for a 3.
Stop.
Here comes long range Johnny again.
Well, he's struck those long putts very well.
Not too bad. It's hard putting with this wind buffeting you.
Faldo for a 3.
I got blown over again. Break and go.
Oh, good tap.
Oh, what a good effort.
Almost.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that far outside.
Sean's ball finished in a dreadful spot. He couldn't get it out.
Just feel that down, man.
And so he's out of it. Now Bruce has this
Go easy. Easy,
for
ball.
a 3.
Easy.
And he's,
Go in! Go in!
a good try.
Well done.
He's got a stroke there, remember. If he can hold the next one, that'll be a net 3.
Pop him
And
in
that
there.
will be good enough to win the hole for his side. Yes, well done, Bruce.
Well done.
4, that's a net 3. And Faldo and Forsyth go 1 up. And who'd be a sailor on a day like this? Well, we're standing on a very wind-blown 8T proper here at Turnberry, the Ailsa course, and during our 10 matches, this is going to be the long driving hole. Our professional friends will give it a big crack here as best they can, and at the end of our series, the one with the longest drive will collect a nice cheque for £1,000. Well, gentlemen, the wind is very fierce, left to right, not totally behind Nick. Your game plan here against the mighty blonde?
I've had a few tips from the caddy. He's spied the terrain, and I know my little hump down there to try and bounce it off to get an extra 20 yards.
He's obviously trying for this £1,000.
Well, actually, right now, as windy as it is, you just really want to just hit it solid. And if you get, like you said, a little lucky bounce on the downslope of a hill, today could very well be the longest drive-hole play of the series.
Well, this is the hole he's talking about. Their fourth hole, Goat Fell, 427 yards and a par 4. The ground slopes left to right, almost like a gully runs up through the middle of the fairway, and not all that easy with the wind coming from the left, in fact, to hold your ball and keep it on the fairway.
Yeah.
He's gone left, and that won't bounce down off the bank on our right as we look back.
Second place after that one, anyway.
Johnny Miller off with the jacket. Teeing it on the far left side of the tee, trying to use as much of the teeing area and the wind as he can. And that gallops away. Not bad at all. Both the celebrities have driven. Sean Connery's okay, but Bruce, sadly, has found more trouble.
Could fly a little bit out of that one. I might try 7 and see if it will just hit it hard again out of this stuff.
7-iron for Faldo. Wind actually is blowing towards that top right-hand bunker. It's in that sort of direction and very strong indeed. So it's hard to force the ball forward, keep it on line, using the wind and the slope. There's a big bunker in front of this green on the left. So if he actually gets on the green, it'll be a little minor masterpiece.
Can you believe it?
Clatters through.
200 yards of a 7-iron. My God. Came out like a rocket.
A rocket indeed, and there's the outline of Ailsa away out in the wild sea. Well, John, 283 yards. I thought, honestly, it was going to go further than that.
Well, they did have some rain yesterday or the day before, and, you know, when you're cold like this, the air's thicker and your muscles aren't as loose, and so 283 is not a bad hit. I don't think it's going to win the series, but it's a good hit today.
And, Nick, you've got another chance and another match, sir.
That's right. I got to crank up another one somewhere.
So Johnny Miller, after that meagre drive of 283 yards, an 8-iron. Ideal position, though, here for Johnny, coming right at the centre of the green. Big green, 2 levels. Don't think he cared all that much for that. The reason is he pushed it away on the right, and he's been lucky. It's coming off the edge of the bunker to the front of the green, and again I think he underclubbed.
Sean, what are you hitting?
I'm going to play an 8 on the left of the flag.
That's too much club.
Too much?
Shoot, you only got about 90 yards of the front edge.
Yeah, but 125 to the flag, but it's left to right the wind.
Well, I'm just telling you, all the trouble's long, so you do what you want. You can hit a little one if you want. But don't go over. It's no good over.
Right.
Both the celebrities receive strokes. Bruce has already used his up, finding trouble from the tee. Chance here for Connery.
Okay, good shot.
Played that very nice and easily. Well, caught that little ridge that runs through the green. Mr. Miller said he had too much club. Mr. Connery played it sweetly and nicely and is in good shape, which is more than can be said for poor old Bruce. Struggled along and had a most unhappy time on this very difficult hole under tricky conditions.
The wind did blow. You could hear the snow as the ball hit the burn in the burn. But he didn't wilt with the ball up his kilt in a place there was nae return.
Should go far.
No, not even gonna break.
Shanghai, maybe.
Hey?
Miller, third shot. You see some of the ravages of the summer there on the fairway. Summer heat, no rain for months on end. Miller with another monstrously long putt.
Stop.
Well,
Where'd that come from?
7.5 out of 10 from that range, maybe 7. Next it'll be Nick Faldo, who went through the green with that 7-iron. This isn't all that easy. You can see how he's laying the club way back. He's got his most lofted club out. How is it going to be a high flopper or a low little puncher? Between the two. Nearly
I
good.
overplayed it. I didn't think I was going to get... Yeah. I didn't think I'd get under it.
You got the line? What are you thinking?
I think it's about 3 inches, 2 inches on the right.
Yeah, it goes left, and then actually, well, the wind will blow it back this way. So I think it's pretty straight, personally. You know, I just putted the same putt, so it's pretty straight.
Yeah.
And it's not fast, not slow, about average.
Well, plenty of coaching there. Miller saw the putt entirely differently from Sean.
Slow down, ball.
A little speedy.
And it's fast.
Yeah, it was pretty quick.
Eh?
I wanted to tell you it was quick, but I didn't want you to leave it way short. I guess
not marked.
Yeah, why don't you mark that and I'll show you the line a little.
Okay.
I think it breaks to the left, huh? Watch this putt if you can.
Yeah.
So Miller there being the perfect 4-ball partner, asking his partner indeed to watch the run of the ball so that he can get some idea of his putt when it's his turn.
Come on, wind, blow.
And that's the way you do it, partner.
Thank you.
A 4 for Miller.
Oh, he just sort of nuzzled one in there.
Good putt, eh?
So Faldo must hold this for a half. And had a go at it,
I think you can pick it up.
but no, so he can only do a 5. Johnny Miller's already got a 4. Sean doesn't have to putt. So the match after 4 holes is all square. On to their 5th hole, the 9th, Bruce's Castle. There's the tee hanging out over the water. Tide's out at the moment, and this little cove, rather sheltered from the wind. And the back tee, it's quite a terrifying hole with the lighthouse on the left. What a spectacular par 3 this would make, but that's another dream. The pros' drives, well, neither of them found the fairway. Johnny Miller went to the left, Nick Faldo pushed his out to the right. Our celebrity friends have an advantage here of about 75 yards. They go right to the front of the tee, and they both receive strokes. The match is all square, and Bruce with a driver. Sean's already gone. Hit a high one, short, but okay.
That was perfect.
There we go.
Very nice. You're an every other hole player, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And every other hole player.
Johnny, don't you remember?
That's right.
You must remember.
5 out of 9, very good if you come in.
Bruce in good shape. Onto the green, that's what they're aiming at. Faldo's already played his 2nd, and he's gone way through the green again. Now it's Johnny Miller, 8-iron. Wind almost behind, a touch right to left as they will turn round at the
Took a bounce.
3/4 way out on the course, and that comes in
Where is it?
off the bank.
All right.
There's one more hole out in this, more or less in this direction, before they turn for home.
6, I'm going to just try to bundle him along. No, I'm not hit a full 6-iron. I'm going to hit a little punch.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just straight downwind. You're making a harder shot out of it.
I'll try and prove you wrong.
Well, once again, you see, lessons to be learned. Let's see what Bruce does. He doesn't take his pros' advice. He thinks he can just play a little bump with a 6.
I was trying to prove something.
And he's
Yeah,
pulled, and
way
look at that,
too
you
much.
see.
Well, I was just trying to... I was...
Yeah, but if you were creating a too tough a shot. If you'd hit an ordinary 8, you would have landed where you wanted to, 20 yards short and run up.
Marge, I'm no good in the wind anyway. I'm no good in the wind. That's why I've been
Don't
a
tell
very
me
bad,
that now.
A lighthouse keeper I'd have never been, I tell you that. A lighthouse keeper
And there's
I'd
the
never been.
very beautifully capped lighthouse here, Turnberry Light.
Little advantage.
Well, Nick's gone way through, fortunate perhaps to have found a reasonable lie. Little sand wedge, look, gripping down the shaft, knees nicely bent. Just throwing the club head at and through
Go on, keep
under
going,
the
keep
ball.
going.
It's a beautiful chipper. Lovely touch around the greens, Faldo.
We have the blue that. The dreaded.
Now Miller, yet another long putt.
Oh, I shanked it. Fight!
It was a fierce third.
Marker over.
Sean's here in 3.
That's a good putt. Oh, it went up the hill. One way met me out. Right. Go ahead and put that
effort.
in there. Put the pressure on.
No, he might well just tap that in.
The wrong way at the end.
That's a 5, a net 4.
5-4. Do you do the same?
Yes.
Bruce has taken a couple of shots to get on the green after that pooled second shot, for which he got a severe wigging from Mr. Faldo. That's for a 5, net 4, no.
Pushed it out.
Pity, wasted a good tee shot there. So Nick once more with the sort of putt you don't want on a day like this for a half. Must hole it to keep the match all square. No, little too firm, just off centre. The best he can do is a 5, so that's no good. And so that's a pity, slipping away from them after 5 holes. Suddenly, Johnny Miller and Sean Connery have gone 1 up. Over to the 6th hole, the 10th, looking back across the cove, across the course to Ailsa. And here's the green they're coming to. Slight dogleg, banana-shaped hole, right to left. Miller first with a 3-wood. Going down the right side. Should be okay.
Now, where does that go? Where does that land?
Over there.
Oh,
Just on the edge of the fairway. 3-wood shows you again the power of the wind. It's only a flick from the green. Now Nick also with a 3-wood. Didn't quite make full-blooded contact with that. Same sort of line as Johnny Miller, but a little bit shorter.
Well, it's playable.
See, there it is. Some 70 or 80 yards behind Miller's. Now our amateur friends go forward some 100, 120 yards here, and they both get a stroke. Sean with a driver.
Very good shot.
Good shot, they cry. Pushed it down, a little bit down the right, but the wind is pushing everything that way. Another look at Sean in slow motion here. Good position at the ball. Rather wooden. He doesn't really move the legs properly. They get a little bit, see how it's tilted over? From the top, the club's thrown out. Looks a little bit stilted. The arms are pulled in, not thrown through as he hits the ball. And it just looks a touch ungainly. Perhaps not enough movement in the hands and wrists. Bruce, well, he hit his tee shot down the fairway, very short. Had to use a 4-wood for his second.
That's how I normally hit them.
And
It's
what
only
a
on the
nice
green.
bounce.
It's not such a bad day to play, you know. I like
That's
playing
the shot
in
of the
wind.
day for Bruce. So good, we might take another look at that in slow motion. One thing about Bruce's swing, for a man who has so much rhythm when you see him moving on the stage and dancing, his swing looks a bit tight and tense. Left knee perhaps pushed too straight out at the ball. Now he comes into it not bad, but see how the top half of his body swings left, his arms sort of hug round, a little bit tight and tense.
Are you going over to the States again soon?
Yep, I'm going to talk about a few pictures I've got in development, you know.
Oh, you a couple of pictures?
Yep, and you?
Oh, lovely. Yes, I'm going over there again. I went over there about a couple of weeks ago to do a test for a game show over there. And I'm going back, I'll be there the same time as you. You'll be able to buy me that meal you owe me.
Well,
that would be nice.
Remind me not to give you my number.
Yeah, but I'm gonna, I'm gonna do a pilot this time, a full pilot. In fact, I've done so many pilots in America, I should work for British Airways.
I thought you did. Weren't you a steward once?
But you know, when you come to think of it, you're going to Los Angeles there, talk about a couple of films, and I'm going to Los Angeles to talk about this pilot and possibly do it there. You know, haven't done so bad. You used to be a lifeguard at Portobello, and you did some French polishing. So Ronnie Corbett told me. And I was a
hello, Ronnie. How are
Ronnie,
you?
Yeah, get out, get back, wait your day.
You look out, Ronnie will be joining us later in the series. Here's Nick with 6-iron.
Do the right one for once.
Oh, too much again?
Not bad.
Oh, that stopped pretty well.
Not so bad. It's better than you were doing.
Yeah, I hit 6.
You hit a little 8-iron.
Hey, laddie.
Yeah, you might hit a smooth 8.
8, smooth 8. I got to get over the bunker, John.
Yeah, that's all you have to do is carry the trap and you're on the green.
8-iron for Sean, not lying too badly. Should swish it through there, all right. Great experimenter with golf clubs, Sean. Got 1 or 2 sets underneath the stairs. Now, has he pulled that? Yes, you could see there very clearly the top half of his body come over. The right shoulder came in early. Pulled it away left.
I don't like it in sandwich. It goes like... You think it's only 115 or something? Yeah, it'll probably play about 95. Only want to land it on the front, right?
Miller with a wedge. Trying to land it, carry it about 90 yards and let the ground do the rest. He did it very well.
Took a little bit of a large bounce there. I tried to chip a little pitching wedge, but I think it landed like it hit on M1.
Now Sean has got a longish, tricky chip and run. Playing a pitch and run with an 8-iron. The idea was good.
Oh, Bruce, we need a...
See how the ground was turning it round just a bit too speedy.
What do you think?
Very little. Just a couple of inches left. Right. Try that one.
Now after that splendid second from Bruce, this is his 3rd shot.
Go, go, go.
Hurry, ball. Hurry.
Both get strokes here. And Bruce really making hard work of it. Faldo for a 3.
Yeah.
That'll be a 4 for Nick.
Thank you, Rover.
Well, we do have a grand selection of dogs
My
here
strokes
today.
always make the dogs bark.
Look at him, what a grand lad. Miller for a 3. Oh yes, thank you very much indeed.
Ooh, what a partner you got, huh?
That really was a killing blow, because now Bruce has to hold this putt to halve the hole. This for a 4 net 3. No. What a pity after that good second shot, 3 rather miserable putts. So after 6 holes, suddenly Johnny Miller and Sean Connery have stepped into a 2-hole lead. Onto their 7th hole, the 11th in fact, 177 yards. The pros have both driven, and Faldo yet again in trouble over the back of the green. Well, during the series, at a selected short hole, there is a celebrity prize for the person who puts the ball nearest to the hole, providing he's actually on the green. So as we look at Sean Connery with an 8-iron, this is the hole selected for this match. Can he put it on the green close to the hole and win a special prize? No strokes. Yeah, good-looking shot. Could be a little bit bold. Johnny Miller's on the back of the green, and there's Sean's ball rolling just a touch nearer, perhaps, than Miller's. Both of them not all that far from the hole. Next up, it'll be Bruce. He's got a 7-iron. That's a good shot. Swinging in right at the pin. If that stops, he's almost in the hole. No, it bounces and goes past Sean. So the big un has won the nearest the pin competition on this hole, which will cheer him up, if not Bruce.
Pay attention now, you might learn something, all right?
Well, I know Labradors do wonderful things. I don't know about chipping out of rough. Good shot.
Well, there you go. Not even watching, are you? What did you think of that one? Was that one all right? It was better, wasn't it?
Now Bruce for a 2.
That's better.
Much better.
Better. Well done, Bruce. No, I don't think so.
No strokes here for the celebrities. So the best Bruce can do is a 3. Johnny Miller for a birdie 2. Never hard enough.
I thought I hit a good putt. Let me putt this, partner.
Miller continuing putting out. Sean desperately hoping he's going to hole it, which he does. So that's a 3, and it leaves Sean free to have a good run at this one with no fear of having to hole the next. If he holds this, of course, the match is over. Oh, what a good effort.
That's a good try. Good
A
putt.
little bit too fierce.
Do you think that broke very much?
Now the others are battling to hold their putts. Even if they do, they'll be 2 down with 2 to play. Faldo first. Up through in, beautifully struck. He does hole out so nicely. That's a 3 for Nick, having gone well through the green in 2. Miller and Connery remain 2 up and on to their 8th hole, the Monument. Just 391 yards, a par 4, of course, and the 12th hole in reality here at Ailsa. The old Air Force camp away there on the right, the old remains of the runway, which make excellent car park facilities now when championships come along. Miller, a 2 wood. Way out to the right. This is those 2 little black and white ones, and into relatively heavy rough. Nick Faldo driver.
There you go. Oh.
Fine shot. Back into a strong crosswind. Now we go forward for our celebrity, some 30 yards, and they both receive a stroke. Good shot from Sean. Good hit with the driver, keeping it low into the wind.
That's my partner.
Now Bruce with a driver. A little low out of the heel of the club. It scuttles along. Short, but on the fairway.
Low. That's perfect. As low as I feel.
Well, battling against the wind, but it's an uphill struggle now. It'll be Bruce to play his 2nd shot first. He's got a 3 wood out. There's the green, just to the left of the hill, and the Monument away on the right there on top of it. Nicely struck. But still some 60 or 70 yards from the flag. Sean with a 3 wood. Very upright posture, straight back. Top half of the body takes over too often, I feel, with Sean. Doesn't really get his legs moving rhythmically enough. But that was a pretty good one. Up, as you can see, some 10 or 12 yards short of the green. Faldo, 1 iron. My word, this will need a good crack.
Oh, I may have hit a golf shot.
Struck
I
it
may have
beautifully.
hit a golf shot. Oh, go forward.
You did indeed hit a golf shot, sir. It stopped within a foot. Now Bruce's third. Little punch with a 7-iron. Oh, he nipped it off. Too short, too sharp.
Big.
No real rhythm or feel. And the result, well, he's trying to get back to the pin.
Coming down.
It is indeed. Secret backspin. Now Sean. Playing his third. Johnny Miller's played 3 and still not on the green. So a lot rests on the big fella's shoulders. That's not bad for 3 net 2. Net 2 up, remember, and 2 to play. Very much in the driving seat. And if ever Nick Faldo needed a long putt, he needs it now. This for a 3. Very good effort. But only a 4.
He loved it.
Good 4 today. Super drive and 1 iron and 2 putts.
We need this badly.
You do indeed. This for a 4 net 3 for Bruce.
It's not a bad roll.
Right,
it's not
right,
a bad roll.
Oh, just didn't turn.
Wasn't bad, actually.
Good try.
Had chances. Yes, that's fine. Thank you, Johnny.
See all that lovely rhythm and balance. Oh, the back's gone. Oh, my God. Now Sean with 2 putts for the match. Don't do anything foolish. 2 for it. Oh, tapped it beautifully. In it goes. He only needed 1 putt. That's a 4, net 3. Great finish for Sean. He'll be a good dinner companion tonight. So he wins the match for his side with that putt. 3 and 1. A match played under trying conditions, but in very good humour and with some very good golf played indeed. Confirmation of the score in our opening match. Johnny Miller and Sean win 3 and 1. So 1 match gone here on this wild and windy day on this Ayrshire coast at Turnberry, and victory for Johnny Miller and Sean Connery. Commiserations, gentlemen. Marley Trophy, 1 match gone, 8 to play.
Yes, but Sean has always been wild and windy.
Wild and windy.
This is why these kind of conditions suit him.
Well, there was just the putting made a bit of a difference.
Yeah, the putting. Actually, I think it was, as Johnny said in the coach, yeah, we travel by coach. The putting did make the difference. They sunk a few good ones and we didn't sink really anything, did we?
Well, anyway, you've got
Only
a lovely bit of Waterford crystals
Lovely,
to
lovely.
commiserate
Yes.
yourself with. Over to the winners now. Sean, not only have you won your first match, you and John, but you also were nearest the pin on the 11th hole. There's a very nice little flask which has a little Scottish wine in it that might warm you up on a day like this.
Lucky bounce.
Rather nice. You
Wow.
want a little save. I don't know whether it's what it is, but you will. Johnny doesn't approve of this. John, don't look at him.
I'm glad he's drinking it after the match.
But
We should have had this at the
wild
beginning.
conditions, John, today. Difficult conditions.
Yeah, it was. It was the kind of day where you just wanted to try to just hit the ball solid and keep it in play. And we did make 3 nice putts, and they didn't hole any, and were quite nice to us. But Sean's a tough guy to beat.
Well, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you did at home as well. So 1 down, 9 to play. See you next time. Bye-bye.